Hare Krishna. So, as promised, today is the day of the Parikrama exam. So, devotees requested, oh, can it be multiple choice?
Это сегодня, как мы обещали, сегодня день экзамена у нас. Преданные спросили, а можно выбирать так то, что захочешь?
So it will be multiple choice and also 2 levels.
Там будет 2 уровня и пирамидальная такая.
Undergraduate and postgraduate.
Это как бы доаспирантурный уровень и аспирантурный уровень.
So, does everyone have pen and paper? If you don't have pen and paper, you can use a smartphone. And you can just open a notes and question 1. And the question will be A, B, C, D or something like that. 1, A, 2 and so you can put the number and whatever letter you're putting as the answer to your question. Don't worry, it will be a private exam. You don't have to show anyone. No one will mark it. You will mark it yourself, and it will be completely secret and confidential.
Вы не переживайте, вам не придется этот листок никому показывать. Это будет полностью анонимно. Вы просто поймете для себя что-то.
So it's not to compete with anyone in the Pratishta Olympics.
Это не Pratishta, не Олимпиада для гравитационных.
This is only so you can know how much you have learned and what is missing that you can, the details that you can fill in, so that you can have very nice knowledge, understanding of the Swarup of Navadvip.
Это просто, чтобы вы понимали, где вы находитесь, понимаете ли вы, где что находится, и чтобы вы знали, что того Сварупи Дам.
So, can everyone see?
Все видят.
Can you all see? Okay. If you cannot see it very clearly, then just you can move forward.
Можете подвинуться поближе, если близко вам не видно.
If you did not bring your reading glasses,
если вы очки свои не принесли,
you can move forward. And if your eyesight is like an eagle, you can sit behind.
Если у вас у орла зрение как у орла, сидите сзади.
Okay, so you can see here is a map of Navadvip.
Видите, это карта Навадвипа-Дхама.
And the borders of each island are there also.
И там также границы каждого из островов.
And on each island there's 1 letter of the alphabet.
И на каждом из островов алфавита.
From A to I.
A до I.
So now we're going to go through the questions. Each question will have a number, and the answer to each question will be 1 letter.
То есть сейчас мы пойдем через вопросы, и ответом на каждый вопрос будет та или иная буква.
So, are you ready?
Готовы?
Yes. First we have to pray. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Question 1.
Вопрос.
Which letter is marking Koladweep?
Это какая буква?
Don't say yes. Very intelligent. Shout it out. So just write it down. Which letter is representing Koladweep? Then question 2. Which letter is representing Madhyadweep? Can we observe silence, please, people? If anyone else speaks out loud their answers, then we'll have to make the results of the test public for that person.
Мы тогда результаты публичного теста организуем для того, кто выкрикивает сейчас.
Because it starts easy, but it gets more difficult. Okay, then question 3. Which letter is indicating Simantadweep?
D.
I'm not saying whether it was correct or not, but your test results will be public.
Значит,
Just now. If you speak out, your test results will be public.
Если вы проговорите название букв, ваши результаты.
Everyone else can have a confidentiality agreement. So, question 4. Which letter indicates Janu Dweep? Vacho Vedam. Yes, your results will be public.
Which island are you searching for?
Janu Dweep. So then, question 5. Which letter represents Ritu Dweep?
G.
Who said that? Rahman. Yeah, anyone who speaks out loud, their test results have to be made public. Everyone else's test results will be private. Right? You have to write it down. We'll give the answers at the end. And yours will be known by everyone. So, then, question 6. Rudra Dweep. Question 7. Godrum Dweep. Godrum Dweep. Question 7 is Godrum Dweep. Very good. The brains have not worked hard for the whole, so hard for the whole. So then, 8. Which letter indicates Moda Druma Dweep? Then 9. Which letter represents Antar Dweep? Okay, now that was the undergraduate course. Now postgraduate.
Can you please repeat which one was the 6th one?
6 was Rudra Dweep. Okay, now question 10. Which letter represents the island where there is the place which is non-different in Braj to Mahavan? Now we're going to the 12 forests of Braja. So, which island is Gokul Mahavan? We're starting with the easiest one. I'm just letting you know. That's the easiest one. Gokul Mahavan. So, which letter is that? Then, question 11. Where is Vrindavan? That means where the Rasa Leela takes place. Where there is Dhir Samir. So put the letter of the island where the Rasa Leela, Vrindavan and Dhir Samir is. I give you a minute to recover from hearing the sound of Dhir Samir.
Я даю вам минутку, чтобы пришли все после того, кто слышали это слово «Дира».
That could be your excuse. Oh, I couldn't complete the exam because I want to go here, Samir. So then, question 12. What is the letter indicating the island where there is Bandirvan?
Где Бандирван находится?
Bandirvan, where Sri Krishna had wrestling pastimes with his friends.
Где Шри Кришна сражался с друзьями своими.
So then, question 13.
13 вопрос.
Which place
Где
is non-different in Navadvip to Bhadravan in Braj, where Krishna had killed Vatsasur?
Где находится Бадраван, где Кришна убил Ватсасуру?
And I'll give you one clue, that even though the sequence of the Dham in Navadvip is different from the sequence of the Dham in Braj, but here's one commonality. Bandirvan and Bhadravan in Braj are just next to each other, and they're also next to each other here in Navadvip Dham.
Бандирван и Бадраван, они рядышком во Вриндаване, и здесь уже в Навадвипе-Дхаме.
If you've done Braj Mandal Parikrama a few times, then you have a little advantage. Yeah, because you have in your mind the nature of all of these forests.
Вы в более выигрышном положении находитесь, потому что у вас есть какая-то идея, представление о этих лесах.
So then, 14, question 14. On which island is the place which corresponds to Kumudvan?
Где Кумудван находится?
The forest of Kumud flowers.
Цветочки Кумуд, где растут.
Then, question 15.
15 вопрос.
What is the letter which indicates the island which is the same as Talavan?
Талван.
Where Balaram killed Dhenukasur. That place is somewhere in Navadvip, and we went there.
Там, где Баларам убил Дhenukasuru, мы в этом месте в Навадвипе были с вами.
That's a hard one, so I'll give you a clue. We went there on the second day.
На второй день мы там были.
Now you have to think, Okay. Now easy one.
Легкая.
Question 16.
16 вопрос.
Where is in Navadvip the Braja forest of Kamyavan?
Где Камьяван на Навадвипе находится?
And I'll give you a clue to this also. In Kamyavan, in Braj, that's the place where the Pandavas stayed. So in Navadvip, it's also the place where the Pandavas stayed.
Это место во Брадже, где жили пандавы, но и также в Навадвипе, место, где жили пандавы.
Does everyone have it?
Все поняли?
Do you need another clue?
Вам еще намек? Да.
I'll give you another clue.
Другой он.
Yudhishthira Maharaj is a Mahat.
Юдхиштхир Махарадж великая душа.
So the village was named after him, Mahatpur.
Поэтому...
Which island is it in? This is the thing.
И вот эта деревня была названа в честь Юдхиштхира Махараджа Махатпура.
Then, 17.
17.
On which island is the place that is non-different to Nandagaon and Varsana, the villages of Krishna and Radharani?
Нандагаон и Варшана, где находится на Навадвипе?
Okay. Then, 18.
18 вопрос.
Where is Belvan?
Где находится
I'll give you a clue. Belvan, is a place, is also called Bilvavan. So the Belvan is also called Bilvavan. So here in Navadvip there's a place called Bilvapaksha. Yes, exactly. And the modern name now Belpukur, but the real name is Bilvapaksha, and in Braj it's Bilvavan. So if you can remember which island is the Belvan or Bilvapaksha.
What was the 11th question?
11th question was Vrindavan. And here's Samaya Rasalila. Okay, then question 19. Where in Navadvip is the forest of Kadirvan? Where the sake is from the juice of the kadir tree. They make lipstick for her. And where? Where Krishna killed Bakasur. And Champakalata picks champak flowers. Some clues, I'm giving some clues. I hope you're writing down all your answers because they'll be public. Okay, so then this is the last question in my torture today. Which is the place, which island is the forest of Bahulavan? I'll give you a clue, and the clue is that part of Govardhan is in Bahulavan. So if you can think of which island where Govardhan is, then you'll know where Bahulavan is.
Это там же, где находится Говардан. Поэтому, если вы знаете, где находится Говардан, значит, вы знаете, где Бахулаван.
Okay.
Итак.
Okay, then that was the last question, but I'm just going to add just 9 more simple ones. Okay. So which is now write down the number, the letter of the island of
Напишите буковку острова.
Shravanam, hearing. We're just going to go through 9 angas of bhakti now. Which is the island of Shravanam, hearing? Then which letter is indicating the island of Kirtanam, chanting? And then, which is the island of Smaranam, remembrance? Then, which is the island of Padasevanam? Service to the lotus feet. I give you a clue. Where I met with my godbrother, Pujapad Srila Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, and I said, oh, he's the embodiment of Padasevanam.
Я там встретил своего брата в Боге, Пуджапады Мадхава Махараджа, и сказал, что он воплощение, олицетворение Падасевана.
So then, which is the island of Archanam?
Затем остров Арчанам.
Then that is worship of the deities. So in that island, there were deities that Gaura themselves, they gave their own deities of themselves to Gadadhar Pandit's younger brother.
Baninath.
Srija Baninath. So that is the island of Archanam. So then, which is the island of Bandhanam, offering prayers and bowing down. Then the island, where is the island of Dasyam? Hanuman is the example of pure dasya. to Lord Ramachandra. So the island of Dasya is the island of the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra, giving some clues. You have to understand that all of these themes, they're all completely consistent.
Видите, прослеживается очень четкая последовательность. Остров Даси олицетворяет, рассказывает нам про игры Господа Рамачандры и, соответственно,
For example, Hanuman is pure Dasya.
То есть у Ханумана чистая Дася.
So the island of Dasya, there Lord Ram's Lila is there.
На острове Даси рассказываются игры Господа Рама.
And also there is Dasya is prominent in Vaikuntha. So Vaikuntha is in that island also.
Также Дася, она превалирует на Вайкунтхе, поэтому Вайкунтха.
And so Lakshmi Devi lives there. So Lakshmi Priya lives there. So Jaga and Madha live there because they're Jaya and Vijay. So in this way, every island, the barb of each island, each anga of bhakti, everything is consistent, a particular flavor.
Таким образом, все очень совершенно устроено и такая четкая расстановка определенного острова с теми играми, которые произошли там, и с той расой, в которой находятся участники этой лилы.
That's why we are making this test, so you can make all the connections within your consciousness about the flavors of each petal of the lotus of Navadvipa. Then, which is the island of Sakya. So just as Hanuman is famous for being the Das, servant of the Lord, so Lord Shiva is famous for being the Lord's friend. You see? So I'm giving you another clue here.
Видите, я вам другой тут намек даю. Так же, как Хануман чистый слуга Господа, Даси у него чистая, то у Господа Шивы у него чистая Сакья. Видите, намек дал.
And then last, which is the island of Atma-Nivedan.
Последний это остров.
Now remember, we said that bhakti begins with Atma-Nivedan and ends with Atma-Nivedan.
Мы сказали, что бхакти начинается с Атма-Ниведана.
So Parikrama also begins and ends with Atma-Nivedan.
Наша Парикрама.
That was a freebie. For morale. To boost morale.
Парикрама, так и наша Вилана. Еще один тем же задачу.
Okay, that's it. Put down your pens. No conferring.
Откладывайте ручки, поправок нельзя вносить.
So now it's time for the results. So you can mark your exam and give yourself a number out of
Оценки себе сами будете
29 questions.
29 вопросов. Оцените себя сами.
So then, the first question, where is Koladweep?
Коладвипа.
Koladweep, when we went over the Gauranga bridge,
Когда мы пересекли мост Гауранги,
then we came across here and then we went over the Gauranga bridge, so the first one is E.
и пересекли остров.
So then, question 2.
Вопрос второй.
Madhyadweep.
Мадьядвипа.
There we went to Naimisharanya, Kurukshetra,
Там были Наймишарanya, Курукшетра,
Brahman
Панчавени.
Pushkar, so it's H.
Это H.
So then, the next question 3,
Следующий вопрос третий.
Simantadweep, where the goddess Simantini
Где богиня Симантини
made an expression of her chastity to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by putting his foot dust on her Simanta, the part of her hair.
выразила целомудренность тем, что Чайтанья Махапрабху тем, что нанесла синдур из пыли с его лотосных стоп.
So after being in Mayapur, we went up to Simantadweep.
Симантадвипа это.
And so it's D. There was the Chandrakazi Samadhi
Там было Чанкази
and the
Самадхи,
palace of the King Lakshman Singh
дворец Лакшман Сена,
and the Jagannath temple,
храм Господа Джаганнатха,
Saradanga.
Сараданга.
Next year in the test, we'll be asking which island of the different places.
В следующем году мы будем спрашивать, на каком острове
Test will be more
различные места.
difficult next year.
Это будет уже
So
после.
then 4.
Четвертое.
Question 4 is, where is Janudweep?
Где Джану Двипа?
There we came to the banyan tree, where there's the ashram of Janu Rishi,
Там был ашрам Джану Риша,
who was the grandfather of Bhishmadev.
который был...
Bhishmatila was nearby.
Вишматила находилась неподалеку.
Janu Rishi swallowed the Ganga.
Джану Ришу увидел Гангу.
So that is B. Then question 5.
Затем пятый вопрос.
Ritu-Dvip. There, Gaur-Gadadhar was served by Dvita-Bhanina.
Там Gaur-Gadadhar служил
There was Vidyanagar,
Там был Видянагар.
the birthplace of Sarvabhaumacharya, and the university of his younger brother, where Mahaprabhu used to come and challenge all the students.
Университет его младшего брата, куда Махапрабху всегда приходил, Нимай куда приходил, и вызывал его студентов.
All Vidya was revealed in Vidyanagar. And in Ritu-Dvip, all the 7 goddesses of the 6 goddesses of the seasons are serving in Radha Kund. So that is F, yes. F. Then question 6.
Шестой вопрос.
Rudra-Dvip,
G.
where Lord Shiva is dancing with the 11 Rudras.
Там, где Господь Шива танцует с 11 рудрами.
Where Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he fainted because by chance he met with Nirvana Devi, Sayuja Devi.
Там Бхактивinoda Тхакур упал без сознания, потому что встретился с Аюджей Деви, с Нирваной.
Lord Shiva came up and said, boom, boom.
А Господь Шива подошел и оживил его, сказал, бом.
So that is G. So Rudra-Dvip is both. Remember one day we did the east side,
Помните,
west side, and one day we did the eastern side.
восточную сторону, западную, а в один из дней мы сделали восточно-западную сторону обе.
So then, question 7, Godrum-Dvip.
Седьмой вопрос, Годрум-Двипа.
The marketplace of the holy name was opened by Nityananda in Godrum-Dvip in Surabi-Kunj. And there we went to the house of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Там на Сураби-Кунже Нитянанда Прабху открыл маркет Святого Имени.
We went to Harihakshetra, where Vishnu showed his love for Lord Shiva by manifesting the form half Shiva and half Vishnu.
Харихаракшетра.
Remember black and white down
Помните, белый и черный.
And there we went to Devapali, where Lord Nishingadev was worshipped by all the devatas in Satyuga. And there's a lake there where Lord Nishingadev washed the blood of Hiranyakashipu from his hands.
Помните, там тоже было озеро.
So that island is Godrum-Dvip, and that is
Нрисимхадев помыл руки после убийства.
See, yeah. We went very far. Nishingadev is over here.
Нрисимхапали где-то там сбоку.
Then 8.
Восьмое.
Modha-Druma-Dvip,
Мадра-Друма-Двип.
where Lord Ram told Sita about the future, how they would be separated, and how she will go to the forest, but in the next life she will be Vishnu-Puri and he'll be Mahaprabhu and he will go to the forest.
Там, где Господь Рамачандра сказал, что сейчас в этом воплощении, что сказал Сите, что ты пошла в лес, и я совершал поклонение тебе, а в следующем воплощении я уйду в лес, и ты будешь мне поклоняться. Yes.
Good. Okay, question 9.
Девятый вопрос.
Antar-Dvip.
Антар-Двипа.
That is not one of the 8 petals of the lotus, but it's the central, the pericarp of the lotus.
Это вот это никакой из лепесточков, это сам вот эта серединка.
And the answer begins with the same letter as the island.
И буква также название острова. Антар-Двипа.
Okay, now, where are the forests of Braja? Question 11.
Где леса Браджа? Вопрос 11.
Okay, just a quick test.
Быстрый тест.
We had 9 questions so far. Who got 9 out of 9?
Кто 9 из 9 выбрал? Ну, кто правильно все ответил?
Who got 9 out of 9?
9 из 9 кто?
Oh. Who's too humble to tell everyone that they got 9 out of 9?
Кто смущается сказать, что у него 9 из 9?
Who's too puffed up to admit that didn't get 9 out of 9?
Кто слишком
And raise their hand.
чтобы не сказать, что не было 9 из 9?
Okay, good. So now we go to the postgraduate course.
Теперь у нас
Question 10.
аспирантура начинается.
Where is Gokul
Где
Mahavana?
Гокула Махавана?
So the place where Krishna was born is not different from the place where Mahaprabhu was born. So it has to be a Antar-Dvip, Mayapur. Okay? Good. So then, question 11.
11 вопрос.
Where is Vrindavan?
Где Бриндаван?
So, I give you another clue. On that day we went to a place that had beautiful trees and lakes and bridges and flowers and deer made of fiberglass.
Садик, помните вот этот вот?
We went to that park.
Помните парк?
Nandakanan Park, remember?
Помните райский
And then
сад?
Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was wondering, and he saw a very beautiful young goddess, and then he realized, that's me, Kamala Manji.
И там Шрила Бхактивинода Тхакур увидел юную деву и осознал, это я, Камала Манджи.
So, that is G, because it was in Rudradvi. Because you see, this is G, but this is also G. So Navadvip town is here, so Keshavji Gaudiya Math is here, Gurudev Samadhi, all in the Koladvip. But the northern part, that is called Paradanga. And just west of Paradanga is just north of Paradanga is the Pulin, and west of that is the Raslila, and to the west of that is the Dhir Samir. So it was
Nidoi is also there.
And just north of that is Nidai. Yes, exactly. So Mahaprabhu swam from here to here. So, question 11, the answer is G.
Значит, у 11-го вопроса ответ G, Рудра-двипа.
We're doing this so that gradually there's Avirbhav of the lotus of Navadvip Dham in your heart. And Gauritai will come and dance there.
Мы делаем это для того, чтобы создать Авирбхав, дать возможность проявиться Гаурнитаю там в платформе вашего сердца, чтобы они пришли туда и совершали свой экстатичный танец.
Then, question 12.
Бандирван.
Where is Bandirvan?
Где Бандирван находится?
So just as Bandirvan in Braj is a big Bandir tree, so here there was also a big Bandir tree that was so beautiful, Sita and Ram decided to make their ashram there and stay for some time. So Bandirvan is no different from Bodhidrumadvip, so that is I. I. So question 12 answer is I. So put a tick or put a cross.
Поставьте либо галочку, либо крестик.
And don't just change your answer to I.
Не надо, просто изменять себе, зачеркивать и переписывать все.
To get the mercy of Mahaprabhu, always become free from duplicity.
Для того, чтобы получить милость Махапрабху, все, что от вас требуется, это избавиться от лицемерия.
So don't start changing your answers.
Поэтому не надо там буковки менять сейчас.
Okay. Then 13. Question 13. Which place is non-different from Bhadravan? So, Bhadravan in Braj is non-different to Janudvip. Janu Rishi's ashram, Vishwadev's ashram. That is Bhadravan. So, the answer is
B.
B. Correct. Okay, now, question 14. So, give a tick or a cross.
Либо галочку поставьте, либо крест.
Okay, then 14.
14.
Kumudvan. Kumudvan, where Radha Krishna's afternoon pastimes are taking place.
Вилла Радхи и Кришна после полудня случаются.
There was a king there
Там был царь,
who was fighting with Bhimsen.
который сражался с
And
Бимасеном.
just to save Bhimsen, then Krishna and Radhika appeared with their sakhis doing their pastimes in
Для того,
Kumudvan.
чтобы спасти Самудрасена, он, Рада и Кришна явились
So
ему.
that is E. That is actually Koladvip.
Это Кола-двипа.
But if you put Ritudvip, if you put Koladvip or with Ritudvip, I'll allow it.
Кола-двипа или Риту-двипа разрешается.
And the reason is because the actual Samudraga, where the ocean comes and meets with the Ganges, is actually has to be on the bank of the river.
Потому что Самудрагар, где...
But the town of Samudragar, so that would be E, but the town of Samudragar extends into
вглубь уходит.
the Ritudvip. So Champahati is just inside Ritudvip, but within the area of Samudraga. But the actual Tirtha of Samudraga has to be on the bank of the river. So if you put Koladvip, super excellent. And if you put Ritudvip, it's also okay. Two answers will allow for that.
Риту-двипа это нормальный ответ. Почему? Потому что само по себе святое место находится на побережье реки, а Самудрагар, он немножечко удален вглубь, поэтому приемлемо ответить и Риту-двипа, но правильнее сказать Кола-двипа.
So, this was perhaps the most difficult one.
Это, наверное, был самый
Where is Talavan? Talvan is the place where, in Braj, where Balaram killed Denakasur, has the tal trees with delicious tal fruits, and Balaram came and he shook the trees and they were falling down. Dop, dop, dop. And Denakasur attacked, oh, who is stealing Kamsamaraji's fruit?
Simantadweep.
Yes, Simantadweep, yes. So the answer for 15 is D.
Это D. Ответ на 15 вопрос.
Then, question 16.
16 вопрос.
Kamyavan.
Kamyavan. Mahat.
Where is Kamyavan? So you can remember that was the place, the Pandavas stay in Kamyavan in Braj, and they stayed in Kamyavan also in Navadvip. So the place in Navadvip is called Mahatpur, after Mahat Yudhishthira Maharaj. So the answer to question 16 is
Mahatpur G, right?
I. Modradvamadvip.
Modradvamadvip.
Because the Pandavas, you see, this is Vaikuntapur. So they are Dwarka Parikars. So the Ram Lila is there, the Narayan Lila is there, Lakshmi Lila is there, Jai Vijay is there. The Pandavas are Dwarka Parikars, that's Maha Vaikunta, so that Lila is there. So in this way, all these connections and consistencies are there between every place, every personality and every pastime. What a wonderful time. So the answer to 16 is I. Which is Modradvamadvip. No, Belpakur, we went straight north, we went through Antadweep, Simantadweep, and then we came to the eastern side of Rudradweep yesterday. And Belpakur, who gives the mercy in Belpakur? Shiva. And the island's called? Rudradweep. You see, so if you think you can make all the connections, then you can remember everything very easily. Once you make the connections, then you can never forget.
Как только у вас появятся связи внутренние в голове с Лилами, со всеми местами, ангелами,
So then, question 17. Where is Nandagaon? The village of Varsana, the villages of Nanda Maharaj and Vrishabhanu Maharaj, the fathers of Krishna and Radhika respectively. So, yes. That is Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house, Godrum Dweep. Nandagaon and Varsana are there. So the answer to 17 is C. Tick or cross? Give tick or cross. And if you have a cross, put the correct answer.
Если у вас там крестик, то напишите правильный ответ себе.
And afterwards give yourself the test again and just keep doing it until you get all the answers right. Because the main thing is not that it's right or wrong, but the main thing is that in the end, then the worship now be done by keeping it in your heart in this way. Then question 18. Belvan. So Belvan, Bilvavan, Bilvapaksha. So, what is the answer? Rudradweep, which is G, yes, but this Bilvapaksha is up here. We went there under the Panchabhakta Thala, amazing tree with all the branches. Some devotees didn't sit down, I saw they were all leaning on the branches, trying to stand during the guitar. And then we went to the house of Nilambar, actually the deity of Nilambar, Chakravarti Madan Gopal. Mahaprabhu's grandfather, the father of Sachimata. Okay, so then the next question, 19. Khadirvan. Champakalata, so he's picking champak flowers there. So the answer is which Dweepa?
Ritudweep.
Ritudweep, and the letter is F. F, that's right. Yeah. Then question 20. Yes, if you learn that song, you won't forget.
Yes.
Ritudweepe Gaura Gadadhara Dvija Varidata Prana. So then, 20th question. Where is Bahulavan? And the clue was that the forest of Bahulavan, you know, if you're driving from Vrindavan down the Chatika road, and just before you're coming to the Govardhan Parikrama mark on the Radhakund end, then you see a big sign, Bahulavan. And the appearance day of Radhakund is called Bahulastami. Actually, people say it's the appearance day, but it's not really. Only in the Shastra it says if you take bath on this day, Bahulastami, in Radhakund, then you'll get so many spiritual benefits.
На самом деле не говорится, что Радхика делает Бахулаштами, говорится, что просто тот человек, Шастра говорит, тот человек, который примет Бахулаштами омовение в Радхакунде, тот получит благословение.
But Arishta was not killed in the at that time.
Не был убит в это время.
And Radhakund was manifest after that.
И Радхакунда была
So
проявлена
it's like a
после этого.
folklore.
Поэтому это фольклор, народные сказки.
So Bahulavan is where?
Bahulavan где?
Govardhan. And Govardhan is? Kola Parvat. The appearance place of Lord Varahadev. So the answer to the last one is E. Tick or cross. So now, in order, the 9 angas of bhakti. So, Shravana is Simanta Dweep, so D. And then chanting is Godrum, so that is C. Then Smaranam is Madhya Dweep. It goes like this. Now, actually here in chanting it just goes around in a circle, so it's very easy. So D, C, chanting, H, remembering, E, Bhagasevanam, F, Archanam, B, Vandanam, I, Dasyam, G, Sakyam, A, Atmanivedanam. So you can remember all the angas of bhakti because it just goes in the auspicious clockwise direction, the direction of liberation.
Расположение островов соответствует каждой из анг бхакти, если смотреть по часовой стрелке. Очень легко.
So give all your ticks and crosses.
Все подчеркните крестики, поставьте себе.
Is that clear to everyone? It's just the last 9 answers are D, C, H, E, F, B, I, G, A. So now, go through your 29 questions and add up the score.
Результаты экзамена. Подсчитывайте.
Then multiply your score by 3 and that's approximately your percentage.
Потом умножьте на 3, это примерно ваш процент.
So we'll give you a minute to do that. Okay, we don't want to make it mathematically too complicated. Who got less than 5 correct?
Less than 5 correct?
Less than 5 correct? Yeah.
Just being humble.
This is not humility, this is cheating. Fake humility. Fake humility. Okay. Who got, okay. We'll do it the other way around. Who got more than 5? Who got between 5 and 10 questions right? Madhavi is forgiven because she only came in the last 2 days. Okay, who did the whole Parikrama and got between 5 and 10? Right? Okay, who got between 10 and 15?
ответил?
Okay, so almost 50%.
50%.
So then, who got between 15 and 20? This is the pass rate. Between 15 and 20, raise your hand.
От 15 до 20 кто?
Okay, if you got between 15 and 20 correct, it's a pass.
Если вы от 15 до 20 ответили, вы прошли тест.
Less than that, you have to do the Parikrama again.
Starting from tomorrow. Alone on a bicycle.
Okay, who got between, where were we? 10 and 15. Who got between 15 and 20?
You already did that. 2020.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, no. 15 and, between 15 and 20, anyone?
15 до 20 кто ответил?
Oh. Yes, because she's a school teacher.
Потому что она учительница в школе.
Very good, very good. Who got between 20 and 25? Look, Brahma level genius is here. Right. Who got between 25 and 29?
Кого от 25 до 29?
Everybody?
No one. So you all have to do Parikrama again next time. Very good, very good.
Прекрасно.
So, but the next year the test will be different.
В следующем году тест будет.
Remember the answers, but they'll be in a different order.
Запомните ответы.
And next year we'll be asking different things.
В следующем году мы по-другому вас спрашивать.
We'll be asking questions like, which island does Nilambar Chakravarti live on?
Nilambar Chakravarti на каком острове
Rudradvip.
Oh, which island does Kolavitsa Sridhar live on?
Или Коловете Шридар?
Simantadvip.
No, it's the very edge. He's actually, when you curve around there, though the Jagannath temple is in Samantadvip and Sivantini is there, when you go out in the forest, he's just tucked in the corner of Antadvip. You're moving back. And that's still in the corner of Antadvip there.
Это все еще Антадвип. Это очень серьезно.
Oh, I missed one forest.
Я лес один упустил.
Madhuvan.
Мадуван. Где находится Мадуван?
Okay, we'll save that question until next year.
Ладно, до следующего года припустим этот вопрос.
Madhuvan, we'll be asking next year, where is Shasti Tirtha?
Shasti Tirtha.
The 60 lakes that were made by Ishtha-Goshthi, so that all the devotees of Mahaprabhu could drink water as they're going through their route of Sankirtan. On the way to the Vishram Sthan, the resting place. So these, I give you a heads up for next year, some of the questions.
Они продвигаются с Санкиртана, чтобы они могли останавливаться и пить по дороге к Вишрам.
Where does Devananda Pandit live?
Где Девананда Пандит жил?
Where is the ashram of Bharadwaj Rishi?
Где ашрам Бхарадваджа Риши?
Rudradvip.
So all these questions will be coming next year. Okay, so be ready.
Готовьтесь.
Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.